Hello, I'm Charlene White. Parking charges in some London councils are creating tens of millions of pounds in surpluses. Money raised from parking must go towards transport projects, but new figures show that 8 of the country's top 10 surpluses from parking charges are in the capital. So why isn't the money being spent? Ria Chatterjee reports. Well, I'm joined by Professor. Thank you both for joining us. Daniel, I'm going to start with you because that surplus sum is a lot of money. Can you understand why some motorists might feel a little bit of animosity towards that?
It is a lot of money, but we've got journeys that come in every day.
Yeah. Levels within the capital are actually down, and some of your charges have been going up. So I read an article today which said, I believe that from the 1st of July, the permit parking went up for Westminster.
Resident parking
residence parking
went up.
Because some charges have been going up.
Well,
Stephen, were any of these figures that the RAC Foundation found?
Because the costs have come down, the revenue's been pretty flat over the last 2 or 3 years. At a time, as you were saying, when for these increased surpluses in some of the London boroughs.
Now, of course, Westminster Council was the council that wanted to change off-peak parking through. You would have had an even bigger surplus. So there are little things that would have increased that surplus even more.
Well, do you say it's outside of a nightclub? People can park there and pay.
Okay, well, Daniel and Stephen, thank you very much for joining us. Well, to find out whether your borough is one of those with a surplus of millions of pounds from parking charges, there's a full list on our website, along with more information on your parking rights. Just go to itv.com/London. The murder of a 29-year-old model from Leighton has been referred to the Independent Police Complaints Commission. The manager of a garage who tried to stop thieves stealing petrol has been badly injured after he was thrown from the windscreen of the car as it made a getaway. Police are looking at CCTV of the incident in West Kingsdown in Kent and appealing for help in tracing the vehicle. Jamie Stevens has more. Newly released confidential documents have revealed that Margaret Thatcher's government considered deliberately flooding Kent and Essex in order to save London. Delays to the building of the Thames barrier meant that emergency measures had to be put in place in case of a tidal surge. Martin Stew explains. The mother of murdered teenager Stephen Lawrence has said she intends to speak up for ordinary people when she takes her place in the House of Lords. But first, the Mayor Boris Johnson has been taking a look at how the regeneration of Elephant and Castle is progressing. The area is undergoing a 15-year facelift, which will see 3,000 new homes being built, with community facilities and central London's largest new park for 70 years. There are questions over whether enough of the development is affordable to ordinary Londoners. Luke Hanrahan has been finding out. A group of 280 businesses has voted in favour of creating a new London district opposite the South Bank. Next this evening, the woman from Ealing who sailed into the history books at 70 years old. When Jeanne Socrates crossed the finish line in Canada last month, she became the oldest woman to sail around the world. So, welcome back. What was it like when you landed back in the country on a Sunday or Monday? What were those 8.5 months like? You're on your own, you're on this boat, it's non-stop. What is that like? And so, what was it like also for you in terms of memorable moments? Is there any particular memorable moment?
Yes, climbing up the mast was definitely the worst part of the journey. That was horrendous.
Jan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
The ITV News continues with the national and international stories at 6:30. Here's a look at what's happening with Mary Nightingale. And the main headlines in London this evening. Councils in the capital are topping the list of local authorities making money from parking charges. OK, I think it's about time we talked weather. And Martin is here. And it was just beautiful today.
Well, it was if you like the hot weather, Charlene. Hottest place everywhere in the country, which explains why it was so hot.
Yeah.
I think the trouble is with that, though.
Finally tonight, during the school holidays, there's always a panic about what to do with the kids to keep them entertained. But how does a free ticket to the theatre sound? 30,000 free child tickets to top London shows are available this month, which could come in handy if the weather takes a turn for the worse again. Lucrezia Millerini has been finding out more.
It's the Bard's home in London, but today Shakespeare's Globe Theatre is showcasing the best of what's on offer on the West End stage for Kids Week.
Well, that's all from the London team for now, but we're back with the latest after ITV News at 10. For now, though, it's time to join Alistair Stewart and Mary Nightingale for national and international news.